Hi there, good morning. This video will help you to understand the 5 basic and the most important skill which you required for the become a UI developer or front-end developer or maybe the web designer. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and like this video. This channel will help you to update your knowledge of UI development. So let's start with the 5 skills you need to know to become front-end developer or the UI developer. Okay, so from the first 5 important skill, first is, and one of the most important one is HTML and the HTML5. HTML stands for hypertext markup language. A markup language is your way of making a notes in a digital document that can be distinguished from the regular text. It is the most basic building blocks you will need for developing a website. With HTML you can create a static website. Okay, after HTML, XHTML was standard for many years. Nowadays HTML5 is on demand. If you don't know HTML5, no one will give you job currently because there is a lot of demand in the market for HTML5. Generally you can just go through the basic of HTML5, like what is the HTML5 or what is the new in HTML5, what are the semantics new introduced in the HTML5, what is the difference between SVG and the canvas. Okay, so these are the questions generally interviewer ask. Okay, this is regarding about HTML and HTML5. Then second important skill is CSS and the CSS3. CSS3 is like if we talk about HTML, then HTML is your body and what you wear is a CSS. So CSS is nothing but it's kind of presentation which we do on the HTML tag, where HTML comes first and they create the foundation of your pages. CSS comes along next to it and used to create a page layout, colors, font, and all the styles of HTML tag. So CSS is a very basic and you must know for CSS, but after CSS, currently CSS3 is very important and you should know CSS3 as well. CSS3 is nothing but advanced version of CSS. For the interview purpose, you just can refer like CSS3, what are the new features added in the CSS3, like animation, how can you create animation, what are the text used for the animation, new selectors like before, after, some sort of classes, all the stuff. Generally it's been asked in the interview question like that. Okay, so CSS and CSS3 are also important skill. Then JavaScript and JavaScript framework. Another major skills in your front-end developer is going to be JavaScript, where HTML and the CSS are very basic and everyone can easily learn, but JavaScript is not easy compared to the HTML and CSS. You need some like background of computer knowledge or some logical skill as well for JavaScript, because JavaScript is about the function and function have some logic, business logic or any kind of logics. So this is one of the important skill for the front-end development. The most common use of JavaScript is to add the client-side behavior of HTML pages, like we do validation on the forms, interaction between your page and the user. Okay, so this is the use of JavaScript. After JavaScript, you must know at least one good JavaScript framework as well. jQuery, AngularJS, React.js are the currently framework which are going on in non very popular basics. So at least you should know jQuery. jQuery is easy framework, and in terms of like writing a JavaScript code, if you know jQuery, then it's very easy for you. Okay, then responsive design. Okay, currently if you go for any interview for the website, then for any company, then you should know responsive design, because responsive design, all the client ask about the responsive design. So what is the responsive design? Responsive design nothing but your web page should look good on all the devices like desktop, tablets and the phones, Responsive design is about choosing the CSS and HTML to resize. Actually, it's use of the CSS for the HTML to resize, hide, shrink, enlarge, or move the content to make it look good on any screen. Okay, and one of most important one is mobile first approach. Currently, if you know that what is a mobile first approach, then it will be also very add-on, we can say that in the interview. Because what is the most mobile first approach is, you are going to write a CSS for the mobile first, and then tablet, and then desktop. Because most of the client are asking about mobile first approach as well. In the US, like most of the people use any website on the mobile only. They are not going to use the same site in the desktop. So if you are writing for the mobile, then I'm sure this will going to help for the user to look good. Okay, then utility framework which help you to build your site quickly. We can say like all your folder structure and the basic stuff should automatically set up. So that is a utilities framework. Nowadays in the market there are many utility frameworks available. You need to know at least one of it. Very popular framework of UI development are Bootstrap, Semantic UI, Foundation, Materialize, Skeleton, etc. etc. There are a lot of utility framework in the market, but you should know at least one. At least you should go for the Bootstrap because it's very easy. Okay, then after, okay, this we talk about the 5 important skill. First is the HTML and HTML5. Second is CSS and CSS3, JavaScript and JavaScript framework, responsive design, and the utility framework. Apart from this, you should know this skill which I am going to talk today. Okay, so then after Photoshop is coming. For the Photoshop, you should know all the basic stuff like editing image, slicing from the PSD file, resizing of image, like that. So this is the Photoshop basic things you should know. Then browser developer tools at 12 developer, we know Chrome web developer tool. Okay, like that. Then CSS preprocessor like Sass, Lace. Okay, Node.js and Angular is basic. Okay, currently there are a lot of demand for the Node.js and AngularJS, so at least you should go for the what are the basic of Node.js, what is the Node package manager, what is the Angular, what are the version currently in the market. So you should know, you should update your knowledge with the demand of the current market. Okay, then the soft skills is also very important. Okay, so these are the things which is you need to know for to become a UI developer or the front-end developer. I wish you best luck for this, and you can comment if anything you want from my end. Okay, thanks, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks.